Alrighty, hello guys, welcome back to another video. I am back with another Dyson dedicated video for you guys. You would have seen I did the Dyson Airwrap review and like styling tips and tricks video at the end of last year, and you guys went crazy for it. I still get tons of comments, questions and DMs every day asking how I'm enjoying the Airwrap, and the answer to that is I love it. I am fully converted to Dyson. I am just obsessed with their products. And today I'm actually going to be showing you guys the new limited edition red and nickel color Dyson Corrale. Super cute. It is the limited edition Valentine's Day colorway. It is so stunning, like so incredibly beautiful, as are all of their products. I feel like Dyson are just that step up in like the technology beauty space when it comes to their technology, as well as just the way that they make their products look. They are so luxe and so beautiful, and this red colorway is just to die for. So I am going to keep this video very like Valentine's themed. So I'm going to show you guys how the Dyson Corrale straightens for more of like a daytime natural everyday look, and then we are going to spice things up and do more of a nighttime look, and I'll show you how I've been curling my hair with the Corrale as well, because that's super fun too. So before we get into it, I'll show you an up close of the actual product. By the way, it does come in this beautiful red case, and it does come with the charging dock. So obviously, as you can see, it is a cordless product, which is absolutely unreal. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm doing my hair, styling my hair, I've got my arms going in and out like spaghetti. There's nothing worse than getting caught up in a cord. So the fact that this is cordless is unreal. I believe the battery delivers 30 minutes of cordless styling, which is perfect. I don't know about you guys, but I don't need any more than 30 minutes to style my hair. Some people might, but if you do require more time, you can actually plug the cord into the Dyson and use it with the cord as well. But obviously cordless is like the way to go, for obvious reasons. All right, so let me show you a close-up of this beautiful, beautiful gadget. As you can see, the red, so nice. So beautiful. It has got this little lock here, so you can flick, also excuse my nails, they are horrendous, I'm aware. So you flick that little lock up to open up the straightener. And you can see that it's got a few buttons here, as well as a little screen. Now, I really love that you can lock them shut. It makes it really, really great for traveling because it fits perfectly into the travel bag or the case. Just makes it like nice and sleek, just easy for traveling, which is a great bonus. So I'm going to show you guys what happens when you plug her into the charger. It actually makes some really cool, funky noises. That is a little ding to let you know that it is on charge. And as you can see here, actually I'm not sure if you saw that before it disappeared, this little screen pops up here and shows you how much battery you've got. So obviously I've got full battery because I've had this on charge for the morning, ready for this video. And then to turn it on, you just hold down this power button here for a second, and you'll see that the screen lights up with the battery and then the temperature controls. So you can actually control the heat setting, which is another really great thing because obviously less heat equals less damage. So depending on the hair type that you've got will depend on the heat that you need to style your hair. So you can see here they've got the plus and the minus button. If I click the plus, it'll come up with the temperature settings. So we've got 165, 185 or 210. I like to style my hair on 185 just because my hair, it's not naturally super straight. It does dry with a bit of a like an S wave to it. And at the moment, like I've had it up in this bun all night since I washed it last night. So I think it's gonna have quite a big like kink in it from the hair tie. So 185 would be my preference for today. There you go. That is the little noise that it makes to let you know that it is at the temperature and ready to start styling. So it's a very cool piece of technology, like every other Dyson product on the market. They just nail it every single time. The copper plates in here as well are designed to flex with your hair. They kind of grab and flex around your hair for the best results. So you're getting like an even distribution of the heat throughout the strands of hair. And that also helps when it comes to curling as well, because it's got the curved edges here. So I actually find that curling with this straightener compared to my other straighteners is so much easier because I don't get that kink just because of this curved edge. So I'll show you guys that a little bit later, but for now, we're just gonna jump straight into straightening for the daytime look, and I guess we'll take this hair tie out and see what type of bird's nest we're dealing with today. So I'm just gonna take my Dyson paddle brush and give this hair a major brush out. So this is what I mean by the S wave. Like, my hair isn't curly by any means, but it definitely dries with that like loose S wave in it. And it's actually quite thick as well. So 185 for me is the perfect temperature to kind of like maximize the effect of the Corrale, but also keep my hair nice and healthy as well. So when I style my hair, if you guys have watched any of my other hair videos, you'll know I like to style it in about 3 different sections, just because my hair is quite thick. I feel like this is just the easiest way for me. And then I'm just going to clip that bit up the top with a little hair clip and set it to 185. So it's just heating up. And we are ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna kind of like turn to the side so that you guys can actually see the hair. I feel like I don't need to give a tutorial on how to straighten, like it's pretty straightforward, but the main thing is obviously just to make sure that the sections that you're taking will fit in the width of the hot plate. So that is the very quick difference between obviously one side done and one side not. That was so quick and easy to do. I literally just had to run the Corrale through once and it straightened perfectly. Alright, so we'll take the second section down. This is like the midsection of my hair, which I find is where most of the waves are. And then we will just keep going. Also, fun fact about the Corrale, which I think is just absolutely insane, so I need to mention it. It actually measures the temperature 100 times per second to make sure that it doesn't exceed the temperature that you have it set on. I just think that is insane. 100 times per second. Like, that is some high-tech stuff right there. Anyways, let's continue. Okay, while I'm at this point, I just wanted to show you guys the difference between one side fully straightened and the other not, and point out the difference in the flyaways on each side. So one thing I've noticed since using the Corrale is just how good it is at reducing flyaways and like that static kind of look in your hair. I struggle with like flyaways all the time, and I find that often, especially doing like a sleek straight hair look, I have to go in afterwards and tame them. But since using the Corrale, I don't need to do that. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I noted that and showed you guys, because I think that's a really cool thing to mention. All right, so this is the final look, just for like an everyday natural kind of daytime vibe. Really simple, nice and sleek and straight. So the thing I really love about just slick straight hair is the fact that you can do so much with it. You can tie it up in a low pony for like a really sleek luxe low pony look. You can do like a sleek little low bun to get it away and off your neck if it's a really hot day. There's just so much you can do with simple straight hair, and like I mentioned before, I feel like the Corrale really does get rid of that staticness and that frizziness in my hair. Even though today it is so hot, especially in this room, you might hear I had to turn my fan on because I was just like heating up, especially with 185 degrees right next to my face. But even with that being said, I feel like it really does give you that really sleek, shiny look. So yeah, really happy with the results of this for my daytime look. But I'm gonna switch things up now and have a little bit of fun and actually show you guys how you can transform this straight, sleek look into more of like a glam date night kind of look for Valentine's Day. So stay tuned. All right, we've had an outfit change, we've had a makeup change. You guys know I was not gonna miss this opportunity to do a red lip, one for Valentine's Day, but also I had to match this. Like, I just had to. It would have been an absolute missed opportunity if I didn't. And it's not often that I get to wear a red lip, so I'm making the most of it. So for this nighttime look, I'm thinking I want to do like some loose beachy waves. This is a technique that I actually saw a girl on TikTok do recently, where she kind of just like curled her hair with a straightener, but she alternated the way that she kind of curled each section, and it came out really nicely. So it's not something I've necessarily done before. I've obviously curled my hair many times, but that particular method I haven't tried. So I'm excited to try it with the Corrale and see how it goes. Like I said, the Corrale has been designed with the flex copper plates and also the curved edges, so it makes it really easy to curl your hair because it just kind of flexes and grooves with your hair, which is really nice. So no kinks, no like pulling of the hair or anything like that. It just runs really smoothly through. All right, so I've got my Corrale set at 185 again, and same method as last time. Just grab sections that are small enough or like wide enough that they will fit the width of the hot plates. And then basically all I'm gonna do is grab that section, twist the straightener, and just slowly run it through as I pull it away from my head. And then this is the curl that I'm left with. Super easy. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna alternate the direction that I curl in. So for this one, I'm going to curl towards the front, just for something a little bit different. So usually I would do my full head of curls facing like away from my face, so like that. But yeah, this is the method that I'm trying out. I'm gonna mix it up and see how it looks at the end. Alright, so now that we're at the top layer, I do just want to quickly mention that when I'm curling the pieces around my face, I am curling them away from my face. And the reason I do that is just because I feel like it frames your face a lot better. Like it kind of frames around your cheekbones and just sits a lot nicer. So even though I'm alternating the direction of different sections, I am making sure that the front sections here, I'm always doing away from my face. That's just a little hack I thought I'd share, just to make sure that it always sits really nicely in the end. So now that all of the sections are curled, I'm actually so excited to brush this out and see what it looks like. The curls have held so well. My camera actually died and I had to wait like 30 to 40 minutes for it to charge back up again. And in that time, I was sitting in this humid room. Thought my hair was gonna be absolutely shot afterwards. Like I thought it was gonna be frizzy. I thought the curls that I'd done were gonna have dropped, but they held so well. So I've grabbed my wide tooth comb. This actually comes with the Air Wrap kit or as like an added accessory. I'm pretty sure you can get it separately online. I'll check that. But Any wide tooth comb will do. And what I'm going to do is basically just run this through and brush out the curls. I did spray a little bit of hairspray on them once I finished, just so that they would like set and hold in place. And then this is hopefully going to create that really beachy, loose wave look. Oh my gosh. I am like genuinely so happy with how this turned out. I knew that the curls were going to look fine because I've curled my hair with the Corrale before, and it's just so easy to use. But this like alternating direction method, I don't know, I just really, really love the effect that it gives. It keeps it kind of messy, which I like. I didn't want it to look too like uniform and perfect, and I think we've like really nailed that look. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful seeing just like the few different ways that you can use the Corrale. You don't have to do full on curls like this. You can kind of do that like S-bend wave as well. That's really easy to do actually. All you really need to do is grab a piece of hair, and I don't want to do it because I don't want to ruin my hair, but basically grab a section of hair and all you do is kind of maneuver the straightener like that and create a really nice kind of like S wave, kind of like a mermaid wave. So you can use it for that. You can use it to just like flick out the ends, keep the top nice and slick and straight, and then you can kind of just flick out the ends and have like a really glamorous look. There's so many things you can do. I feel like a lot of people think that a straightener just straightens, and it doesn't. There's so many cool things you can do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more about the Dyson Corrale. I'll have all of the information linked down below where you can buy it, how much it is, especially for this limited edition red and nickel color. It's not going to be around forever. So if you guys want this, or if you are hoping that it just randomly shows up as a gift for Valentine's Day, send this to your partner. The link is in the description. They'll know exactly where to go to buy it. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. You know what I mean? Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me for this little day to night look transformation type thing. I had a lot of fun filming it, and thank you again to Dyson for partnering with me on this video. If you haven't done so already, I would love if you could give this video a big thumbs up to show your support. And if you haven't already, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and become a part of the family. But that is all from me. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.